Are you watching the radar right now? Because what you are about to witness could be one of the most dangerous winter storms in over 5 years. Blizzard warnings are active at this very moment for over 10 million Americans. And if you live anywhere from Washington, D.C. to Boston, the next 72 hours will test everything you thought you knew about winter weather. Right now, as you are watching this, a monster storm system is rapidly intensifying off the Carolina coast. The National Weather Service has confirmed this system is undergoing bombogenesis, which means the central pressure is dropping 24 millibars in 24 hours. For those who remember the blizzard of '96 or the recent January storm that crippled the East Coast, this has that same signature. But here is what makes this different. This storm is tracking closer to the coastline than almost any model predicted just 48 hours ago. Let me show you the numbers that meteorologists are calling absolutely shocking. Philadelphia just upgraded to a winter storm warning with 12 to 18 inches expected. New York City, you are looking at 10 to 16 inches with wind gusts potentially exceeding 60 miles per hour. Boston and Cape Cod, brace yourself because some computer models are showing 20 to 26 inches of heavy, wet snow combined with 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And that is not the worst part. Here is the reward I promised you at 30 seconds. I am going to give you city-by-city, street-by-street forecasts for over 250 locations. But more importantly, I am going to tell you exactly when this storm hits your neighborhood, when it peaks, and when it ends. No one else is giving you this level of detail. Comment below with your city and zip code, and I will personally respond with your specific forecast. Let us start with timing, because timing is everything with this storm. For Washington, D.C., light snow begins Sunday morning around 7 a.m. Eastern Time. But do not be fooled by the light start. By noon, we are talking about snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. The worst conditions hit Sunday evening between 6 p.m. and midnight. That is when visibility drops to near zero. Baltimore, you are on a similar timeline, but your heavy snow window extends longer, starting Sunday at 9 a.m., continuing through Monday morning at 6 a.m. That is almost 21 hours of continuous snowfall. The National Weather Service is predicting 8 to 14 inches for the Baltimore metro area, with higher amounts in Carroll and Howard counties potentially seeing 16 inches. Philadelphia, this is going to be a major event for you. Snow begins Sunday at 10 a.m., but the real story starts Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. From 2 p.m. Sunday through 6 a.m. Monday, you are looking at snowfall rates consistently above 2 inches per hour. The blizzard warning is not a joke. This means sustained winds of 35 miles per hour with gusts to 55 miles per hour combined with heavy snow. You will not be able to see across the street. The suburbs north and west of Philly, places like Norristown, King of Prussia, and West Chester, you could see 15 to 20 inches. New York City, I need you to pay very close attention. This is the first time in over 5 years that Central Park is likely to see more than 12 inches of snow in a single storm. The January storm brought 11.4 inches. This one is forecast to bring 12 to 16 inches. But here is the critical detail everyone is missing. The heaviest snow band sets up right over the 5 boroughs between midnight Sunday night and 8 a.m. Monday morning. That is your Monday morning commute completely destroyed. Subways will be delayed, buses will be canceled, and if you are driving, forget about it. Long Island, especially Nassau and Suffolk counties, you are in the bullseye. 15 to 22 inches. The snow starts Sunday at 11 a.m., but by Sunday evening at 7 p.m., you will be in full blizzard conditions. Wind gusts of 65 miles per hour. Power outages are almost guaranteed in some areas. Connecticut. Let me break this down by region. Southwestern Connecticut, including Stamford, Norwalk, and Bridgeport, 10 to 15 inches starting Sunday at noon. Hartford and the Connecticut River Valley, 8 to 13 inches beginning Sunday at 1 p.m. But the eastern part of the state, especially New London County, you are looking at lighter amounts, 5 to 9 inches, because you are on the northern fringe. Rhode Island, Providence specifically, 12 to 18 inches. The snow begins Sunday at 1 p.m. and the peak intensity hits between 8 p.m. Sunday and 4 a.m. Monday. Wind gusts will reach 50 to 60 miles per hour. Coastal flooding is a serious concern. Narragansett Bay could see storm surge of 2 to 3 feet above normal high tide. Boston, this is potentially a historic storm for you. The latest model runs show 16 to 24 inches for the metro area. Some areas west of the city, like Worcester and Framingham, could approach 30 inches. The storm arrives Sunday at 2 p.m., but the truly dangerous period is Sunday night at 9 p.m. through Monday at noon. Blizzard conditions with wind gusts to 70 miles per hour. Logan Airport will shut down. The Massachusetts State Police are already pre-positioning assets. Cape Cod and the islands, you are in for something truly extreme. Nantucket and Martha is Vineyard, 20 to 30 inches of snow with sustained winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour and gusts potentially reaching 75 miles per hour. This is Category 1 hurricane force winds. The combination of heavy snow, extreme winds, and coastal flooding will make this life-threatening. If you are on the Cape or islands, stock up now. You could be without power for days. Now let us talk about the mid-Atlantic interior. West Virginia, especially the eastern panhandle and the higher elevations, you are looking at a long-duration event. Snow begins Saturday night at 10 p.m., continuing through Monday evening. Total accumulations of 12 to 20 inches in the mountains, with places like Davis and Snowshoe potentially seeing 24 to 30 inches. This is going to be powdery snow at higher elevations, but wet and heavy below 3,000 feet. Western Maryland, including Garrett and Allegheny counties, 15 to 24 inches. The snow starts Saturday night and continues for over 36 hours. Interstate 68 will be extremely dangerous. Pennsylvania beyond Philadelphia also has major concerns. Pittsburgh, you are not in the main storm path, but you will get significant lake effect enhancement. 6 to 10 inches starting Sunday morning and continuing through Monday night. Erie, you are in a lake effect snow belt on the backside of this storm. 12 to 20 inches possible Monday into Tuesday. Delaware, especially northern Newcastle County, 8 to 14 inches starting Sunday at 9 a.m. Southern Delaware is on the rain snow line, so Rehoboth Beach and Lewis could see a period of rain before changing to heavy, wet snow Sunday afternoon. New Jersey is particularly tricky. Northern New Jersey, Bergen, Passaic, Essex counties, 12 to 18 inches. Central Jersey, Middlesex, Somerset, Monmouth counties, 10 to 16 inches. But here is the challenge. The coastal areas of Monmouth and Ocean counties will fight the warm ocean. You could see periods of mixing with sleet or rain before going to all snow Sunday night. Still expecting 8 to 12 inches at the shore, but it is going to be heavy and wet. Southern New Jersey is the wild card. Atlantic County, Cape May County, you are right on that critical line. Current forecast is 6 to 11 inches, but a shift of 25 miles in the storm track could make it either 4 inches or 14 inches. Now let us talk about outdoor events. If you have tickets to anything outdoors in the Northeast this weekend, plans are changing. The Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, scheduled for February 7 through 15, they are making contingency plans. The Death Valley Dark Sky Festival on February 6 through 8 is on the opposite coast, so you are fine there. But any outdoor events in the Mid-Atlantic or Northeast from Saturday night through Monday are being canceled or postponed. The Saranac Lake Winter Carnival in upstate New York, scheduled for February 6 through 15, they will get additional snow from this storm on the back end. The World of Winter Festival in Grand Rapids, Michigan is far enough west that they will only see lake effect snow, not the main storm. Mardi Gras events across Louisiana and the Gulf Coast this weekend are clear of this system. Florida, you will have a close call. Strong winds and temperatures dropping into the 30s and 40s. There is a 10 to 20% chance of snow flurries along the northern coast from Pensacola to Jacksonville early Sunday morning. This is extremely rare, but the cold air will be that intense. For outdoor sporting events, the NBA, NHL, and college basketball games in affected cities are going ahead as scheduled since they are indoors, but getting to the arenas will be extremely difficult. Any outdoor events, including early spring training baseball in Florida, could see travel delays for teams and fans. Let me give you the 5-minute promise I made at the beginning. The National Weather Service Weather Prediction Center issued a special statement this morning confirming this storm ranks in the top 5% of February nor'easters based on the Winter Storm Severity Index. This combines snow accumulation, wind speed, and population impact. Here is what you need to know about snow ratios. Normal snow-to-water ratio is 10 to 1. Meaning 10 inches of snow equals 1 inch of water. But this storm, especially along the coast, we are looking at 8 to 1 or even 6 to 1 ratios. That means the snow will be extremely heavy and wet. 1 cubic foot of this snow could weigh 30 to 40 pounds. That is enough to collapse roofs, break tree branches, and snap power lines. Power outages are almost certain. Utility companies from Virginia to Maine have crews staged, but realistically, if you lose power in this storm, restoration could take 3 to 5 days in some areas. The wet, heavy snow combined with 60 to 70 mile-per-hour winds will bring down trees and power lines. Make sure you have flashlights, batteries, and a way to stay warm without electricity. Travel will be impossible at the height of this storm, not just difficult, impossible. If you are on the road Sunday evening through Monday morning in the warning areas, you are putting yourself at serious risk. Tractor trailers will jackknife. Cars will get stuck. Visibility will be near zero. The message from emergency management is clear. Shelter in place. Airlines have already canceled over 1,000 flights for Sunday and Monday. If you are flying through Philadelphia, New York, Boston, or Newark, check your flight status constantly. Most flights Sunday afternoon through Monday midday are already canceled. Rebooking will be difficult because this storm hits right before a busy travel week. Here is your update on the January disaster that just hit. Over 800,000 people lost power. The storm brought 12 to 24 inches of snow from Texas to Maine. Kentucky saw ice accumulations over half an inch. Tennessee had power outages lasting over a week in some areas. The total economic impact is estimated at over $3 billion. And now, less than 4 weeks later, we have another major storm. What makes this storm different from January? The January storm was colder and drier. This storm is warmer and wetter, which means heavier snow that sticks to everything. The January storm tracked further inland. This one is hugging the coast, which means stronger winds and coastal flooding. January had more ice. This one is mostly snow, but that heavy, wet snow is arguably more damaging to infrastructure. Comment below right now with your location. I am going to spend the next 2 hours responding to as many of you as possible with personalized forecasts. Tell me your city, your zip code, and I will tell you when the snow starts, when it peaks, and what to expect. Let me talk about the storm surge and coastal flooding component. This is not just a snow event. From Delaware Bay through Narragansett Bay, we are looking at storm surge of 2 to 4 feet above normal high tide. High tide Sunday evening and Monday morning will be the critical times. Coastal flood warnings are in effect for the Jersey Shore, Delaware beaches, and all of coastal New England. Beach erosion will be significant, roads will flood, homes in low-lying coastal areas will take on water. The wind field on this storm is massive. Tropical storm force winds, sustained 39 miles per hour or greater, extend 200 miles from the center. Hurricane force gusts, 74 miles per hour or greater, are possible on Cape Cod, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard. This is the same wind speed as a Category 1 hurricane, except instead of warm tropical air, it is cold Arctic air carrying heavy snow. For New England specifically, this could be the biggest storm since the blizzard of 2013, which brought 30 inches to parts of Massachusetts and Connecticut. That storm shut down the region for 3 days. This one has similar potential. Let me give you the exact timeline for when this storm exits. For DC and Baltimore, snow tapers off Monday by 10 a.m. Philadelphia and New York, snow ends Monday by 2 p.m. Boston and southern New England, the snow continues until Monday evening at 6 p.m. But the winds remain strong through Tuesday morning. After this storm passes, we are not done. There is another system developing for late next week. It is too early for specific details, but the pattern supports another potential snow event around Thursday, February 26 through Saturday, February 28. This active winter pattern is not going away. Your next update from me will be tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I will have refined snow maps, updated timing, and I will address every question you leave in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss the critical updates as this storm unfolds. Stay safe out there. This is not a storm to take lightly. Stock up on supplies today, charge your devices, fill your gas tank, and whatever you do, do not attempt to travel during the height of this storm. I will see you in the next update where we will track this monster